We got it? Okay, so we're in portion Vayigash in the global Zohar call, and it's also the seventh in the East Coast is the seventh candle of Chanukah, still Rosh Chodesh Tevet. And in Israel, it's already Zot Chanukah, it's already the eighth candle of Chanukah. So we're going to discuss it all. So we read verse um, 62 till 67 in the Zohar Vayigash, and it speaks about Joseph that could really not longer hold himself when he came to know his brothers, when he came from and revealed himself to his brother. And every time we read the Zohar, it's not just we learn something. When we read the Zohar in those verses, we actually reveal that energy in our life. And when we do that, when we reveal that energy in our life, we reveal this energy in the world. We actuate it. It's potential energy that's not been revealed yet until we read it in the Zohar and reveal it and make it available, this energy. So it's really special just to remember that. That's to come with that intention to the Zohar course, that what we're doing, we are actuating that concealed light that can be a revelation for the entire nations, not just for us. Just have that in mind. Just like every time that I think that, I'm like, my heart opens up, and I feel so much joy and excitement and love and care and really sensing the unbelievable power of the Zohar, just to connect with that, just to be able to touch it. So it's really, those days of Hanukkah are really special days. I thought I'm going to read you the section in the Zohar, in Tikkunei Zohar, when Rev Branwan is explaining what's really going on in Hanukkah. And it's a very deep connection, but in short, what's happening in Hanukkah, guys? Who wants to share why Hanukkah is such a special day? And like Michael said, it's not a secret that every time we have Hanukkah, we have Christmas, we have New Year's, every Hanukkah, it's the same. So why do we have those holidays with it? Like, what's the secret? What is it? What's going on? So please, guys, share with me. What's the secret of Hanukkah?
I think the most
It's
moving thing that I've experienced about Hanukkah is when you're sitting in front of the candles and you're praying for others' fulfillment. And
Mhm.
Christmas and all these holidays are all about giving gifts to others and not
Mhm.
about receiving it for yourself. So it's certainly a tool and a powerful reminder about that kind of consciousness, to have the consciousness of being there for others and praying for other people.
Awesome. More, guys. Please share more. Thank you, Joel.
Chodesh Tov, Yosef. Um, just recently, we're being given access to the first 36 hours of primordial light that the Creator tucked away for the righteous. So I began to think,
Mhm.
well, what's the consciousness that I need to have? I need to bring the same consciousness that I'm bringing to Rosh Hashanah, Yom Kippur, to Hanukkah, which is transformative
Right.
energy. So it's the energy to be able to transform myself and, to be the channel of light that I need to be, not only for myself, but for creation.
Okay. Let's talk more about it. What, okay, so we know in Hanukkah, we light 36 candles in the physical world. And Rav explains that we light an additional 36 candles in the supernal realms. That makes 72 candles that we are lighting. So you just give us a glimpse, a secret of really the energy that being revealed. So In your words, guys, what is the concealed light for you? What do you think? What do you experience? What do you know? In your words. Michelle.
Well, to me, according to the Zohar, it was the light that was hidden, so that we can have access to it as we are performing different praying, doing all the things that we need to do, helping others and things like that, or even recognizing what the situation as a bad situation that seems bad, but it actually has always light in it. That's what I have in mind.
Okay. Awesome.
Yes,
Thank you.
Joseph is Abigail.
Yes.
I was thinking when you say conceal light, I was thinking in the name of the chapter that is that Joseph couldn't contain himself, and I am always I am aware that sometimes in my life I cover everything with with darkness that is in myself, because I see the concealed light as a light that one to share with me so badly, but I am the one that creates these barriers that doesn't allow the light to be with me.
Thank you. You're absolutely right. So what Abigail said about the concealed light, she's absolutely right. So the concealed light, imagine to yourself, what's the opportunity of Chanukah? Like really what's going on? So in Rosh Hashanah, we are connecting with endless life and sustenance. And we are creating a movie for the new year. Then 3 months pass, and we have another opportunity to fix ourselves with that complete movie of the completion of ourselves, our most elevated part, that we want to be able to behave like that. We want to behave like righteous. We want to behave like filled with light, sharing, giving, and channeling, and helping others, and sharing our gifts. But something stops us from doing that. And usually, I heard the teaching from Eitan for Israelis about Chanukah, and we're really connected with it. Like, what is the concealed light for us? So for us, the concealed light is something in a box, in a safe, that we cannot access. We cannot access it on a day-to-day life. We cannot access it because we are afraid, because we are scared, because we are angry, because we are envy, because many, many things that stops us from connecting with it, because we are running away from it. Running away from it. Now think with yourself today when you're lighting the candle of Chanukah. Stand in front of the candle and think to yourself, now that concealed light is being revealed in my life in such a way that I will not be afraid anymore. I will not be angry anymore. I will not be envy anymore. I will be my best part. I will be my best version just by looking at the candle, connect with it, and desire to manifest it in my life. So what's really going on with Joseph? It's the same thing. The same thing. I just gave you a very powerful tool, guys. Just please do it. So, same thing. Verse 64. Rabbi Elazar said, when the Creator created the world, he put the world on one pillar. One pillar we call the righteous. That's an energy level of ourselves as a vessel, which is Yesod. וצדיק זהו קיום העולם. And this righteous, this connection to Yesod, it's where everything stems from. Everything comes from that point of Joseph, which means who makes the world who makes the Nukba into existence, and that's called a world. We can make a whole teaching just on this phrase. And he is who gave drinks, who is sustained the world with the light of Chokhmah, and nourishes means the light of Chasadim. And we know that in order for the light to shine, just a little bit clearly, in order for the light to shine, the endless light, the way that the endless light is shining to us is through the light of Chokhmah, which is the seed level, the sustenance of everything. But in order for it to shine, to exist, to manifest, to be revealed, it needs to be covered with the light of Chasadim, with the light of sharing, of mercy. And our ability, it's called also Mayanok Bin. It's our restriction. It's our ability to push the light so we can create a vessel for all this light of wisdom. That's what's going on in the usual time. What's so special in Chanukah, we get bundles of light, which is Chokhmah and Chasadim already together, combined together. It's already together. We don't need to work for it. We get it for free just by connecting with it, just by looking at the candle. Think of that. How awesome is that? Free light, no work. Just light the candles, sing some songs, connect with that endless, really endless fulfillment. So what is it that we need to do in order to be able to capture that? Because the amount of light that's being revealed is endless, unbelievable. You know, last Shabbat, in Shabbat Miketz, I was meditating on Shabbat morning. I was still in bed. I woke up early and I was meditating, like business-wise, where the Creator wants to take me. And I wanted to see the Creator version of it. So I meditated on it. And I saw like things like beyond my conception, beyond, far beyond, like really far beyond. And it got me so excited. And I could be really focused and said, okay, this is where I'm going. This is what the Creator wants for me. So I walk on that path. I'm willing to give everything up just to being able to walk in that path where the Creator wants to send me. I'm up for it. Just take me, I'm there. Let me know I'm doing everything I can just to make sure I'm going to fulfill that version of me. Sit with the candles today. Meditate. Like, what's the version of the Creator wants from you? How does the Creator sees you? In His version of you. In His version of your perfected vessel. In His version as you as the righteous. Just to see that in the Creator's eyes, you have the ability to do that. Chanukah, everything is possible. You can really connect with it. You can tap into that box of concealment and draw that version to your life. And just capture it. You know, when we have a picture in our mind of something, when we have a vision of something, you know, somebody spoke about vision boards in TLE, last TLE with Michael Berg. So somebody spoke of a vision board, like, and really the true vision board is in our mind, deep inside. the way that we see ourselves, connected, channeling, manifesting, working, you know, one thought that I wanted to share with you today about spiritual work. Like, what's the difference between a success person and somebody with less success? It's his vision of triumphing on a daily basis. So if he got a no during the day, he's not going to be influenced by it. He's going to continue searching for the yes. Right? If somebody said, oh, no, okay, no big deal. It doesn't want, okay. I'll go to the next one. And I get a yes. And then I get another no, and another no, and another no, and another yes. And another no, and another no, and another yes. So every 5, 10 no's, I got one yes. So eventually, if I was persisting enough during my day, I was talking to 100 people, and I got 10 yes. 10 yes is a lot. A lot. On a daily basis. Imagine, it's 50 yes a week. It's 200 yes a month. Now imagine a less successful person, he hears a no. Oh, I heard a no. Nobody wants that. So I'll sit alone with myself and I'm going to cry about that no. I'm going to bitch about that no. And I'm not going to continue because nobody wants me. I heard a no. Everybody does that in all areas of our life. And in this time of Chanukah, we have the ability to be fixed on the yes. Yes. Okay, I couldn't do restriction here. I'm going to try the next time. Where's the next opportunity to restrict? You know, one of the biggest teachings of Kabbalah, biggest teachings of Kabbalah, one of the fundamental teachings of Kabbalah. If you did something wrong and you just dive deep in the klipot, and you don't, when you're deeply in the klipot and you have no energy and all you feel is hell, in that point, if you don't think that you can be the most elevated person in the world, you didn't start your spiritual work.
Repeat that again, because that's very deep. I got, that's the foundation of everything.
That's the foundation of what Rob Brownwan explained to Rob Berg. If you did the most wrong thing, you didn't restrict, and you feel like hell now. If you don't believe that in that point that you feel in the most hell of you, in that very dark point, you don't think or know that you can be the most elevated person right now. Right now. You didn't start your spirituality. That's one of the fundamentals of Kabbalah. There is no lack. Nothing is not enlightened. It was double no. There is no lack of light in the world. There is never a lack of light in the world. There is lack of experience of light. If I don't experiencing light right now, what am I revealing?
So do you think that when moments like that come, Yosef, is that a moment of obviously reflection, but mainly meditating, that there is something out there that I need to look for, right? But I mean,
No, it's not. It's beyond meditation. I feel darkness right now. I feel dark. I don't feel any light.
Okay.
The restriction I'm doing in the next moment is going to be revealed such a large, unbelievable light, not Omekif, surrounding light, that is far much greater than the internal light of my experience singing. The light is going to be revealed. Fundamental teaching. The Omekif, surrounding light, that being revealed when we don't experiencing light right now, is so great and sustain the world and ourselves in such a great way. We don't experience it. We don't. But we reveal it only in those dark times. And our understanding that that's what's going on right now, that's what's going to be revealed. So we might be sitting with the candles. We might not feeling lovey-dovey at the moment because we have our issues and problems. And we might not feeling enlightened. But that light that being revealed right now is going to change the balance of light and darkness in the world. It's going to change my personal balance of light and darkness.
So, may I
Powerful.
share?
Yeah. Smyra?
Yes. Like it was
Yes.
God sent that I turned it on right now because I'm going through the same thing. And I have a respiratory infection and I'm real upset about that. So last night I wasn't feeling well. I was on medication. I was crying. I was just crying out to my husband that I did it wrong. I did Hanukkah wrong. Maybe I did Hanukkah wrong. Maybe I didn't pray right. Maybe I didn't have the right connection. Oh my God. You know, Michael's speech about not doing it right and, you know, having the next year. And I'm just praying and I'm praying for God and I get in bed and I can't sleep and I can't stop crying. So finally I stopped crying and I'm saying to myself, Hashem, help me, you know, come to me, help me. I don't know what's going on. And I lay there and then I pray for my angels to come down closer to me. And I close my eyes and I'm having a hard time breathing. And I close my eyes and I start getting quiet. And I start in a loop of saying the Anabi and the Shema. And I got to a place where I could see the light. I knew it was there. I was quieting my mind. I was pushing things out. And the more I was pushing the things out of my head, the closer I got to the light. And I got to a place where I could get to the light and be quiet. And that's how I fell asleep.
Amazing. So really, I'm sorry to hear that you have
Thank you.
health issues. But
May
really,
I say something?
you know, just a moment.
Yeah.
So you ask yourself really in those times of great connection, how come I'm experiencing that darkness? The darkness is just a booster. It's just a booster to your connection.
Yes, I know this.
To help you. It meant to help you deepen, widen, open greater channels than what you used to. That's why you experience it like that.
This is my
That's
pattern.
the only reason.
This is my pattern before I elevate. And right now it's just, this is one of my most painful. So please God, from your mouth, please God.
I wish you a lot of health, Myra. And
Thank you,
please put
sweetheart.
yourself on the meditation list that we have in the group.
Okay. It's Ma'ira Bat Rivka.
Okay.
Refuah shlema. Okay, who wanted to say
Can I
something?
share
We just
something?
I
have
was
a
trying to
I,
I was
I'd like-
trying to
hold
mention
on.
something.
yeah.
Yes.
I just wanted to share something because what Myra said made me think it was pertinent to this conversation. One of the greatest moments I've had as a Kabbalah student was based on something similar to what you're talking about. I'm asked to go up and do this Kohen blessing at the Shabbat services, and I have a constant battle inside myself about worthiness to be doing that, and I struggle with that in many aspects of my life. And it just struck me that the Creator loves my struggle. I was feeling guilty about the struggle, Myra. I was feeling bad that I was struggling because what's wrong with me? Why am I having such a tough time? Why is my mind so distracted so easily? Oh, blaming myself for a lot of falling short in a lot of ways. And then I realized right now the Creator is dancing and singing and having such a great time with my struggle. He's not angry at me at all. He loves it. He thinks this is what I'm supposed to be doing. This is great. This is my connection.
Why?
What's that?
Why the Creator loves it? You're right. Why
Because
the Creator loves
that's
it?
that's how I build myself. That's how I build a vessel for His light. Through this struggle, without this struggle, I would not be building the vessel for His light. And so He's so happy when I'm struggling. He's dancing and just I picture it this way. Obviously, it's not. I don't mean it literally, but I picture it this way that He is just so excited from my struggle that it's a wonderful thing. And I found that so liberating when it came to, because it seemed so the opposite of what I was doing. I was feeling guilty about it. And it was just the opposite. The Creator loves it. So I thought that might help Myra.
Joe,
And
I want to share something about Kohen.
No,
You know when you do your 3-column system with your hands, you know what's going on there? Why would you do that?
please tell me.
Rav Michael shared it on Israel a few months ago, last year actually. He said that the endless light is shining through cracks.
Yeah, between
So
the
the
fingers.
only so the only way the endless can shine for the Israelites is through the cracks of the fingers.
Right.
That's why the Kohanim is doing that type of blessing. So the endless light can shine to everyone else through the cracks of their fingers. That's why they cover it with a talit. That's why they
Wow.
share it with everyone. Because that's endless light being transformed through the crack of the fingers.
Love it. Love it. Thank
love
you.
that.
So our ability as Kohanim, just to humble ourselves through that great light, just to be a humble servant serving the Israelites by sharing that ability, that connection, that really the endless want to shine so hard. So we're just allowing ourselves humbly to shine through our fingers.
Beautiful.
Okay, guys.
Now can I say something quickly?
Yeah.
At this point, while you are concerned, not all of you, of course, about how you did the candle lighting light. In my particular situation, I spent all day just trying to gather pieces to put my Hanukkah together. And I just found out how to pray for the Hanukkah just yesterday. And the night before, I was wishing, oh my gosh, it's going to be over. And I can't participate with everyone in the Hanukkah. However, when I went to a place which I've never done and treated myself out for a juice drink, tea drink. It dawned on me, you don't have the Hanukkah, but you will feel the great humbleness that you have just to be conscious of this wonderful experience, Hanukkah. And I went through drudgery, and to make it short, in the end, it dawned on me, it's all in my head. I didn't have candles. I had my oil lamps. I couldn't get them together. I'm just now today getting my 9 Hanukkah oil lamps together so I can save this one pair this last day for Hanukkah. And my heart got so happy and joyful when I saw young people coming in and they were happy and laughing and talking. I was so depressed, like the lady that said that I couldn't breathe. Little restaurant, tea place, happy. I have no kind of tonight is today is my only day I'm gonna have to light my 9 candles of oil
Amazing, Nina.
lamps.
Thank you for sharing.
But humility.
Thank you.
No,
Thank
this
you,
is
yes.
Jessica.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, Simcha. So just enjoy the final days of Hanukkah and connect with it and manifest your true self. I wish you a happy holidays and a happy new year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.